Excellent post. Just wanted to take some time and to respond with some of my thoughts around what you shared. In looking through your post, it so shows that you have a good foundation and understanding in, especially as a spiritually integrative human service worker or minister or helping professional, understanding the difference between how much ownership to take of the opportunities that we have to work with individuals and families. And one of the things that you pointed out and is also connected secularly in our text is having that balance and that awareness. It is truly so important to know when we are working in a situation with a family who or an individual who's incurring crisis, that being present is so important, but it's also a big part of our job and how God wants to use us to extend hope to them and resilience. And a big part of that hope is not only in faith and resources and community support, but also in extending to them an understanding that they have everything that they need in order to work through this process. And I absolutely believe personally, and again, that's been backed up by much of the reading and the articles that we've looked at this semester, that when we can do that, it helps create a very healthy boundary. It prevents that transference from the part of the family or individual and the countertransference for us as well. Many times when countertransference occurs, there can be an attachment there, something that we're identifying with, not even just in hearing their story, but in over identifying and connecting with it to a point of even thinking about what is it that we do or would do in that situation, or how did we feel when something similar happened to us. Based on the scores in your inventory, it looks like you are in a very good place with that balance in your life. And so I was curious, what different self-care interventions do you utilize on a regular basis, even outside of just faith and prayer, to help you maintain a very solid balance? What does that look like on a personal level? What does that look like in a professional level? Likewise, you mentioned, as I believe everyone has, that this can change moment by moment, and wondered if you could also speak to any moments where you have found it challenging to be able to stay in that place of satisfaction, or any moments where you've noticed yourself going to that place of burnout. In my own personal life, that is challenging, of course, but also such an important part of pace. Really recognizing and trying to honor what my pace should look like, even based on my responsibilities outside of my care work, is a way that I stop and slow down. So I'm always interested to also learn from one another to see how we can, again, as God recommends, realize that to everything is a season, and there are seasons and moments for us to be in the trenches and working with families and individuals, and then there are moments for us to pull back and recover and renew. Again, thank you for your post. Thoroughly enjoyed it.